Hi humans. I apologize for the wild, curly, messy hair here. I guess all I need to do really is let it go back red, and then I would really be in like sync with my inner self, right? So, the reason that I got on here is I was reading a new moon update communication, and I think it's super important right now because I know personally myself, I've experienced a lot of adversity like in the business aspect through my day-to-day life. Sorry, the girls are watching Christmas movies, and it's a little hollow in here because it's kind of empty. But I had experienced just a lot of adversity myself in the workplace over the week, and I was following a communication update for new moon cycles. And anyway, the full moon is December the 7th. December the 7th, full moon energy. I really wish people would like become a little more aware of that, because it would make them a little more like, it would make you just more self-aware if you study all of the energy and how energy works, and like how you feel one type of way and then a cycle ends and you're just like, oh my God, all of that changed so fast, or all of that happened so fast. So anyway, the energy for this full moon is like super unpredictable. You'll feel like you have a lot to say, but you may not be able to find like the proper way to express it. A lot of empaths use alternative measures, or like more telepathic measures, if you will. Even that may seem like shifty. You know, you may subconsciously feel one type of way, and then, you know, a few hours later, you're like another type of way. So just sit with yourself and become aware of it, maybe jot it down. But although it's super frustrating, like your subconscious mind and your conscious mind are going to be like fighting against one another, if you will. So like, be careful, super careful of whatever you're thinking, because those thoughts are going to manifest into reality so fast. So like, even if you're present and you're doing one thing, you know, if you're thinking like, gosh, I wish this wasn't happening, or I wish the situation didn't occur, I mean, watch how fast it all like comes to a halt. So just be aware of your power, your strength, your indirect manifesting. I'm sorry, but my crazy hairs are making me bananas. So yeah, just try to be like mindful of all of that, and be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself. So like, if you have heavy air in your chart, be easy with your mouth, be easy with your tongue. If you have heavy water in your chart, like, be easy on yourself emotionally. Probably wouldn't consume too many like things, whatever you dabble in, alcohol, whatever. If you're a fire sign, I'd probably keep that passion under wraps, because you may feel one type of way and may behave another. If you're an earth sign, well, I mean, depending on what all you have in your chart, you may be, you know, prone to lean all the ways. So just really like sit with yourself and understand what you're feeling, and maybe wait until the moon cycle's over, or use it in your favor. You can grab a journal. Like, I prefer like the rustic, raw, feels raw, and I love the way the paper feels. Or you could do like a mindfulness journal. And I really love these. Like, I get these for my girls, because even with my son, like, it's very important for them to be mindful of how they felt, or to be aware of their emotions, feel their emotions, understand their emotions. And then also, you know, they throw in some super cute, it's more so for my girls now, but with my son, I use these measures to communicate with him, because he learns different. He expresses himself much differently, of course. Well, I was gonna show you. Oh, there it is. Like this. Like, it has just a super cute affirmation. The best way to capture moments is to pay attention. This is how we cultivate mindness. So like, just a super good thing. So anyway, I grabbed the Twin Flame Oracle. I'm not really big on that. Once I studied into the definition, I believe that we are our own twin. We're all, you know, harnessing dark and light, and it's all, oh, shiza. It's all a method to balance that, and everybody's all mirroring something back to one another. And, you know, we're all healing and triggering and all the things. And you know, even if you take this energy and you try to communicate it with someone, especially if it's someone you love or someone you're just interacting with, like, hey, this type of energy is going on, it's a new moon. If they're not like, or full moon, excuse me. If they're not like conscious enough to keep that in their mind when they're communicating, just slowly, okay, it's fine. But at some point, you know, if you're a little more aware of the things and you try to, sorry, I'm trying to take in the communication as it just comes to me. If you find yourself a little more aware of the energy, the only thing that you can do is communicate it. If others choose not to hear you, there's not a thing that you can do about that. Just be present and flow with it as it goes. So let's see. It's the same card that I just dropped. How funny. Family, kids, opinions, judgment. Hidden path. Okay, so that was family. Super cute card. I look at that like as a tribe card, you know? Hidden path, detour, slow down, explore, go in a new direction. Boy, I think I've had enough of those hidden paths for about 2 years. Rise above, drama, obstacles, pettiness, find the strength to rise. So like that, especially like during this shift, you're going to want to, and it's so hard. Like, I'm a work in progress every day, but try not to engulf in the situation. Like, try not to ravel in it and be careful with your response. Try to keep your vibration high, you know. And if you know you shouldn't communicate, stay firm with your boundary. Don't give in and don't let your boundaries down. Then you can prevent, you know, a little less mess. I don't think anybody wants to talk anymore. What do you want to say, universe? Yeah, see, I was just saying, write, process, contemplate, understand your journey. Journal. I love this deck. Compromise, mutual understanding, flexibility, give and take, bring rewards. I know it's easier said than done. It's totally easier said than done. Travel, movement, meeting, new adventure, be ready for new experiences. I love to travel, but wow. Like, I gotta slow my manifestation down with that. Like, it's been so nice just to do nothing this weekend. I think we've traveled like every weekend for as long as I can remember. And then beliefs here. Beliefs is behind journal. I just want to pull this. I'm fascinated with this card. It reminds me of an old temple, like an organization, or, you know, the higher, or church. Similar clashing belief systems can bring you together and keep you apart. So like whether you're spiritual, they're practical, or they just have one communication style, you have a complete other. A lot of people are firmly fixed in the mind, and if you're up to like energies and how to work with them, and you're going up against people who aren't aware that, you know, the energy or the emotion that's being felt is only temporary, it can be difficult. It can be difficult. So anyway, that was all for today. Just wanted to say hello and drop in and just tell you, be careful not to lose your mind. It's only for like, you know, give or take, let's say 5 to 6 more days. You have the pre-shadow effects and the after and all the things. So anyway,